Alright YouTube, how's it going? Buster here. This is a bass that I kinda got for nothing, for free, or for 20 quid, depending on how you look at it. There's a guy selling this over the north end of Glasgow, and it came with a hard case, and I wanted a hard case. I'm starting to collect guitar cases now for my basses because I'm moving. I'm hopefully moving within the next couple of months, and obviously I'm going to need ways of shipping my guitars to the new house. It's going to be bad enough to try to ship my amps. No, I never said the bad word. Ship my amps to the new house. So the guitars are going to have to go in. I'm going to have to go with the ones that are in the cases, take them to the new house, then come back with the empty cases and fill them back up again and take them. So I've got ready a couple of guitars. The vintage MM went today. A young guy from just up the road bought it as a spare bass, and they're really good basses. I gave him a shot at the OLP before he took that, and there's obviously the OLP's a heavier bass, but sound exactly the same, and that's why I sold it, because I've obviously got the OLP Music Man now. The Tanglewood 4K, that's now gone. The orange one, a girl from Edinburgh bought that. That was a really nice bass. Try to think what else has went. I can't remember if I've sold anything else. I've still got the Kingdom up for sale or swap. That's up on Facebook and Gumtree, but that's one that has to be the right bass or the right amount of money for me to get rid of that. It's not going to go for cheap to do that. Trying to think what else. So this bass, as I said, I kind of got it for nothing, or 20 quid depending on how you look at it, because it came with a really nice hard case. The hard case is worth more money than this guitar, I would reckon. So originally the guy wanted 90 pounds for it, for this and the hard case. I got him down to 70 quid. So hard cases, as you probably know, are quite expensive, and this is quite a good hard case. Probably I paid 50 quid for it, maybe more. So I've technically got this for 20 quid. So this is a Westfield, and it is one of the most ugliest colours ever. I'm not a big fan of this colour. It's a kind of bluey green colour. I've had a few Westfields. The first Westfield I ever had was way back in 1990, I'm going to say 96 when I was 16. I bought it, played it, well, got it home, first fret fell out, and then I went back and I got the guitar store in Glasgow. I'm sure it was about 96, and I ended up getting. So technically that isn't my first bass. The Westfield was, but I only had it for a couple of hours, so I'm not classing that as my first bass. That's my first ever bass, I would say. So I ended up getting that. I've told this story before, where he offered me basically the same guitar, and I said no. Well, the first fret fell out of that one, so why would I want the same guitar? Just so I ended up with that. That was technically my first Westfield. The second Westfield I had, this is how I got to know Mad Malco, was I got a Westfield, a Tobacco Sunburst Westfield with a phase switch, or a series and parallel switch actually, sorry. And I couldn't work out what kind of bass it was. Somebody took the Westfield off the headstock. I had a Fender style P-bass headstock. So I, as you do, YouTube it, and I found Mad Malco, who fitted the switch, and that was how I got to know Mad Malco. That was a nice bass, but I ended up trading or swapping that or selling it, I can't remember. Then the Westfield after that, which had the same headstock as this, so it's not a Fender headstock, it's a kind of weird headstock, was a Burgundy P-bass. And I ended up selling that to Mad Malco. Actually, that became an Iron Blue bass or something, or a Bucky bass, I think. I think it became a Bucky bass. and then obviously I got this. So I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to mod it. I've got some jazz bass pickups up in my windowsill. I don't know where to amalgamate them together and make one big massive jazz bass humbucker type thing. Or I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know. I'm not going to sell it. I don't think. I'm going to just keep it as a maybe in a donor. I don't like the body. Could strip the body down, recolour the body, refinish the body. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But it works fine. It's all set up. I was actually going to, when I first got this, I was going to do a video of me setting this up. But it didn't need that much. The neck was kind of alright. I just changed the strings. In fact, did I change the strings? I did. I had strings that I'd had on a bass that were new. Then I'd changed to vocal sounds and these were in a bag. So these end up going this. Set up fine. It's got a kind of standard bridge. Quite a nice bridge. No, believe it or not, it's not a Fender style bent bridge. This is a bit more heavier. Don't know about the steel in it. Bolt on neck. There's not a lot wrong with this, to be fair. The screws were a bit rusty on the scratch plate. I changed them for new. I've got bags and bags of brand new scratch plate screws. Machine heads, nothing really wrong with them. The ferrules of the machine heads were kind of loose. I've blackened the headstock like I do with majority of my basses. It's just a vinyl that I buy sheets of, and I just vinyl everything that I've got loads of basses kicking about. I just like the black headstock on basses. I don't know what it is, I just like the black headstock. The only ones that I've not done it to is like the Music Man. I've not done, obviously not done it to the Katana, that will happen. I've not done it to the Aria Pro. Some of the other basses I've got black headstocks. I don't know whether to do with this or not. Put the black vinyl on this, I don't know if that will look any good, I'm not too sure. It might because the pickups are kind of black covers on them. So that's all I've done, is cleaned it, cleaned the frets. I use, for my frets, Mad Malcolm was talking about, I think this is what he was talking about. But it's not, I use Roto Sound lemon oil, not Dunlop, I use Roto Sound. Of course I do, I'm a big Roto Sound fan. I actually think I got this by freebie. I think I bought maybe 5 packs of strings and I got this free. This is really good. I've heard Dunlop stuff's really good as well. I might give that a bash. It comes with, you can get one that's comes with a pad like shoe polish. So you press it and the oil comes out and you just rub it into your fretboard. I might give that a bash. It's good for conditioning your oil, cleans your fretboard if you've got a kind of manky oil build up, cleans that up. I've not done a lot to this. As I said, it's set up. I'm going to do a video of that maybe next week. I'll maybe purposely unset this up. So I'll loosen the truss rod so the truss rod bends up, and I'll maybe just show you how I set up a bass. Maybe order a new set of strings for it, brand new set of Johnny Brooks or something. And I'll reset this up and show you what I do when I first get a bass. Sizes and stuff that I use. So, pickups are kinda, the poles of the pickups stick up quite a bit, so it looks like the pickups are quite low in, but the poles actually stick up quite a bit, about a mil above the pickup. So if I raise it any higher, the string's going to hit off the pole. All the pots are the same, pickups are the same. Scratch plate it was going to change the scratch plate, but believe it or not, with the amount of P-based scratch plates I've not got one that fits this. It's a weird shape. It's quite bigger. Clean the frets up, as I said. Machine heads are all nice and good. So in general, it's kinda like an out the box Westfield. There's not a lot been done yet. I think the guy obviously bought it and just kept in the box, barely played it. It was only just kind of surfaced up. There's no dings or dents or anything on the neck. truss rod all works nice. So I'll give you a wee what it sounds like. So this is just the P bass pickup, turn up, tone all the way off. That sounds weird. That sounded weird there, I don't know what happened there. Check that, I don't know. It sounded like it went up, then up again. So basically I'm playing through my BH250, through my 4x12. I've just turned the tone print off so that had the chorus on it. I was playing a bit of Duff stuff before I came on. So that wrong. So this is a tone all the way on now. Just a standard P bass, works really nice. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with this. It was as if the guy bought it, sat it in a corner, let dirt get on it, then bought a hard case for it, put it in a hard case, and then left it, never played it. There's hardly anything wrong with it. Not a mark on the headstock, on the neck, on the fretboard. There's no wear on the frets whatsoever. Fretboard looks pretty much brand new now that I've cleaned it. There's no dings, dents or anything on it. In fact, sorry, there's a mark, somebody's marked it at the back. As if they've put their initials on it. Maybe it's a hex. I don't know, it looks weird. It looks like it looks like DP or DR with a wee pentagram. Oh, maybe somebody's hexed me. That's the only mark on it. I don't know if you can see this. I just noticed this when I said there was nothing on it. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and get it up to the camera so... You see that? I've just noticed that there and I said there was nothing wrong with it. It looks like DR or DP with a wee pentagram with 3 lines. Pretty strange that. Pretty strange. So, no. Apart from that... God, I've messed about with this. Apart from that wee pentagram and stuff, there's nothing wrong with it. So yeah, that's it. So it's a nice wee bass. As I said, you can pick up, even if you bought this without the hard case, I reckon you could probably pick one of these up for 50, 60 quid, maybe, even in this condition. And it's actually got a relatively good bass to play with. Just get a wee set up, it'll do the trick. I was playing some Green Day the other day as well. Messed that up there, didn't I? It plays nice. As I said, I got this for buttons. So there's deals out there to be had. I'd say this is just a mainly wanted the hard case. I'll actually show you the hard case as well. It's got my fill in it, copy in it that I've made. So this is it. So my lapel scratch plate, green wood, solid body, solid basswood I think it is. By the looks of it, it is either, I can see a line at the back there. So it's either two piece, because I can't see the other part. So it's not like, I mean, it's not like this square. I was going to sand this square down, but this is like a butcher's block under here. It's just like loads of pieces put together that they've made this out of. So I don't know whether to refinish this or not, I'm not too sure. But it says nice neck. Headstock doesn't really bother me. I was actually thinking about taking this headstock off and putting it on my fretless. Just to, because I like the fretless body, but I'm not a big fan of the neck. So I don't know what to do. So the hard case that I got for it, which is down around here, which doesn't fit. Jazz basses don't fit in it. So I got this as well, which is pretty much mint condition. To buy a case like this, you're probably talking like 60 quid. There's very little damage on this. I liked it as well because it's like a pair of Doc Martens, the yellow stitching. So that and the base was 70 quid. So as I said, there is deals to be made out there if you're looking for a kind of nice cheap base. This is, I was messing about this all day as well. I'm kind of rambling here, I'm almost 17 minutes. So what I'm doing with this was, I was taking this lead, which is going into the BH250 through my 4x12. So what I was doing was sticking that in there, which activates the P-base pickup. And I was taking this lead, which is going through the Laney RB4, which is into this output, which activates this. So we turn that on. So I don't know if I've done a video on this before, but I think I have. I'll just do a wee video here now because I'm kind of struggling for things to do. So turn the volume up on that. So this is the volume, BH250. Put a bit of chorus through it, tone all the way on. So then you flick this up. Have the tone off on that. There's no tone on this pickup, so it's just straight volume and an off switch. Do it the other way, so if I take this one out, put the P-base coming through the Laney RB4, and then the bridge pickup, coming through this. And what I can do is if I'm doing, so this is all clean. Turn this off, just take the amp off. Get a bit of fuzz. So that's what I've got now is I've got the bridge pickup coming through the BH250, then going through my effects pedal. So I can put the wah on, nothing happening top of this one. Nothing happening. So it's kinda, yeah. Just thought I'd give you a wee demo of that. I was messing about with this the other day. Billy Sheen didn't have his, but that Billy Sheen had I think he had his tone through his bridge pickup, and his P-bass pickup was straight in. But I've got it so you can basically have this off, and then just play as a normal P-bass. You've got all your tones, and then when you flick it on, you've got your bridge pickup. I could do other stuff, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might add a tone into it, or I might add something else, but better say Billy Sheen one again. So there you go, a wee bit of babbling this week about the Westfield P-bass, which I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know whether to mod this or not. I might just sell it on, not sure. So there you go, that's this week's video. Next week's video, don't know, whatever comes up. I might do a setup video showing you how I set up my P-basses. So what I might do is de-set up all this, loosen the truss rod off as I said, get new strings for it, mess about with the bridge, just unloosen some of the Allen keys and tighten some up and stuff, just mess it all about, and then just reset it up in front of the camera. Next week I might do that, how I set them up and how I string up guitars as well, which is, for some reason I string them up differently for other people. I kind of use a technique that came from a book I read years ago, Rickenbacker, how Rickenbacker tell you how to wind your strings up, and I mix all that stuff. So I might do that next week if I don't get another guitar by then. So hope you have a good week, and catch you next week. Carry on.